Hi everyone, it's me Hassan. In this video, we will talk about how to setting up AWS CDK environment. I will provide you complete guidance, step-by-step procedure. AWS CDK simplify the process by allowing you to define your cloud infrastructure using your familiar programming language. If you know about TypeScript, then you can write your infrastructure in TypeScript. And if you are better to write code in Python, Java, and C Sharp, you can also write your cloud infrastructure in that language. As we already know better TypeScript, that's why we will use TypeScript. There are few prerequisites before starting your projects. Make sure you have a Node.js in your system, and also you have a AWS CLI that interact with AWS account. And also you can install your favorite IDE and or text editor. Let's get started. We will first install Node.js. We will go on Node.js official website and install long-term support version over there. The second prerequisite we need to install is that AWS CLI. We will also go in AWS CLI documentation. I will provide those links in the description. You can follow the description and install the AWS CDK. If your system has Linux operating system, then you can follow Linux instructions. And if your operating system has Mac, you can follow these instructions as well. My operating system is Windows. I will just download this link and it will automatically download into my system. I will install and configure it into my system. And the third one is IDE text editor. You can also download this editor with Google VS Code download. Here you can see you can download your VS Code. If your system is Windows, then you can download this. In my case, I already download this VS Code into my system and install it. Once we install these prerequisites, we just need to open our command prompt and install AWS CDK globally. We just enter npm install -g means for globally AWS CDK and enter it. This command will install AWS CDK globally in your system. Once installed, we will check this version, AWS CDK version. Okay, our system has been installed. 2.1.73.2 version is installed in our system. Once it's installed, we need to configure AWS CLI with AWS console. We just open our AWS console, open your AWS account. Just need to enter your username and password and sign in. Once sign in, you only need to go IAM services. In search bar, I enter IAM. Then click on IAM services. Then go your users. Go to your user, and in user go security credential and create your access key into it. This access key is used to connect your AWS CLI with AWS account. I just need to delete one of them. Let's delete this and create it again. Create a new access key and select use case command line CLI and also check mark the confirmations and click next. Then create your access key. It will create your access key. Here you have access key and your secret access key. We need to configure with AWS CLI. For this purpose, we need to configure it AWS configure command and enter your access key into it. Change your access key and AWS secret access key. Please make sure don't share with anyone. If you share these keys with anyone, then your account will be misused and you will be in trouble case. I will delete these keys after this video, so make sure don't share with anyone. And I will use default region and default output. Okay, our AWS configuration has been done. Now create a simple project with AWS CDK. Let's get started. In this project, we will create S3 bucket with wire enable. This is our first CDK code. It's a sample code. Write in TypeScript. Let's get started. Now open command prompt and create your folder. In the folder, we will create our code. mkdir. Folder name will be CDK TypeScript project. We will go in our folder and open it in VS Code using command like code space dot. It will open VS Code using this command. Here you can see our folder has been opened and there is no such files and directory into it. We will create AWS CDK template using CDK command. This command will create CDK template in TypeScript. We will go at command prompt and write our command CDK init app dash language TypeScript and enter. This command will generate a boilerplate code in our TypeScript folder. Here you can see this command will create a bin folder, lib folder, and test folder as well. And there is also a package.json file where we have our dependency installed in our in this project. In bin folder, we have our main stack code, and lib folder we have a constructs code for our resources. These are our main file. In this file, we can write our code. Let's wait, it will complete the whole installation of this template. Template has been done. Now go to the lib folder, and lib folder we have a file called CDK TypeScript project.ts, and here we can write our code. First we need to import S3 into it. Import S3 from AWS S3, and in here we can write our S3 objects. For this we need to create new S3. In S3 object we have a bucket object, and in bucket we have a few parameters. First parameter is this. The second parameter is a bucket name, and the third parameter is the properties of the bucket, which is version enabled. Let's save this code and deploy on AWS account. Now we need to open command prompt. First we need to synthesize this template code. For this purpose we need to enter command CDK synth. It will synthesize your AWS code into a CloudFormation template. That template will look like a JSON or YAML. Using this command, it will generate a folder called cdk.out, and in here we have a few files called CDK synth, CDK TypeScript project. Hey, this is template. This command will be generated. We need this template to deploy our resources on AWS. Now we need to deploy this on AWS CDK deploy. This is a simple command. It will deploy our resources on AWS. Now we need to first enter. Before enter this command, we first need to go to the AWS and check how many S3 buckets are already deployed on our account. S3, we have only one bucket. Now let's deploy our new S3 bucket. We need to enter, and it will start processing to deploy our S3 on AWS account. Let's wait. You can see your deployment creation on CloudFormation as well. Simply you will go CloudFormation, open new tab, and see your bucket creations events over there. Here you can see our bucket has been created. We simply go S3 and refresh this. Now you can see your newly created S3 bucket has been created using CDK template. In this video you will see how to setting up AWS CDK deployment environment and how to generate a simple CDK code in TypeScript. We also create a simple S3 bucket using CDK. If you like this video, then like and subscribe. Thanks.